island in the Zhongming district in Greater Shanghai. We got Pool A action. The burner attacking Maxim Kovacevic. That's a miss. That board will be picked up by Schaftenaar. Kovacevic asking for it in the post. Goes looking for Alberts. Steps back. No make on the midi. Murati going at Alberts. And that'll be your first points of the game here. Again, these fellas for Team Utrecht, they've just gotten together, practiced for a couple of weeks. So they're going to look to try to see if they can bring some chemistry. Diggs to Murati. Rebound ends up in Utrecht's hands. Now it's Alberts. Schaftenaar also a capable shooter. This one rims out. Nesta with the board and the smash. He needs some gravy with those potatoes. Murati. Just patient, finding Lenortner out there. Lenortner drawing the foul. So Matthias Lenortner will step up to the line after all of that patience in the paint. Catches Nesta's arm and finishes with the free throw here. 2-1. Nesta. Now he's fouled. Schaftenaar. To Kovacevic, back to Schaftenaar. They flare him on the shot, but no make. Burner tries 1 for 2. Now again, just to remind you, for most of the game, in your first game of the day when Team Vienna was playing Team Omaha, they couldn't get a shot from the outside the lane at all. These guys are very capable shooters, all of them. Nesta. Midi. That's good. 2-2. But again, Team Vienna are very capable shooters, but the first game of the day, they couldn't really buy a shot from the 2-point range. They were 5 for 16. Made the last 2. No basket on that Maxim Kovacevic take. That foul's called on the floor. Max finds Nesta. Nesta has been active early, but this one sails underneath the rim. And an offensive foul on Diggs as he stepped out a little bit on the screen there. No fireworks in this game just yet, just a couple of buckets traded. Take a look at Diggs running into Kovacevic. Nesta now with the handoff. Maxime. No make this time. The board goes to Vienna. Lenortner steps back. Kovacevic tries the hook. Was deterred by the burner. So still a 2-2 game now. Kaltenbrunner's by himself. Make that 3-2. And another foul on Team Vienna. That'll be number 4. As Kaltenbrunner didn't like the look of that screen and roll action. And again, wants to prevent easy buckets. He's holding on to Nesta here to try to prevent him from rolling to the basket. Nesta. Diggs got his mitts in there. Now it's Lenortner on the seal. He gets it back out to Diggs. Diggs steps back, fakes. Give and go action. Quincy Diggs will put it in. He almost lost to Wilson on that. Got it back and put it in even. Alberts this time for 2. So first TV timeout, Vienna leading 4-2. Bit of a low scoring affair here. Both teams are struggling to shoot from the outside. This give and go action will work though. Fresh 12 here for Vienna. Shots missed, rebounds had by Lenort. Now Kaltenbrunner goes inside. That's been a good idea so far. Lenortner fading on that, no make. And a foul called on Team Utrecht in the rebound. Actually, there's a foul called on Team Vienna. That's number 5. Bit of confusion there, but we're back and sharp. Here we go. Agassi. They go looking for Maxime. Kick out. Olaf Schaftenaar. And he drains one from the deep end. 4-4. Kaltenbrunner this time. He saves the board. So Murati ends up with it. And Lenortner on the pick and pop will answer for Team Vienna. That's 6-4. Lenortner's been the go-to guy for Vienna in this game. Schaftenaar by himself, easy layup. Oh, Murati. Murati had him lost, but also had himself lost in a 2-point attempt. So a shot clock violation. On the attack, floats it up there, no make. Now it's Diggs. Maxime Kovacevic will take that foul as he got sealed out by Kaltenbrunner, and that's an underrated aspect of his game. Nico Kaltenbrunner is so good at creating position for himself and trying to get a lob pass, and teams, they have to take a foul on that or, you know, take a bucket. Murati. Underneath. Good defense by Utrecht. And I do believe that's another foul on Vienna, so that is number 6. We're not at the halfway mark of the game yet. They are at the bonus. So next foul on Team Vienna will result in 2 free throws. Kovacevic. Kick out. Alberts. Oh, he dropped Quincy Diggs, and he drops the layup in as well. He crossed him up like a bingo card. Lenortner doesn't answer. Diggs with the board, though. Diggs with the hesitation. Doesn't want to challenge Agassi, and Agassi proves why. Smacks the shot, and Maxime Kovacevic off the glass. Utrecht up 6-8. Brian Alberts. He dropped the Black Panther. Don't want to call him Killmonger just yet, but uh-oh. That's me. Oh, but an answer for Vienna, and who else but Lenortner again. Schaftenaar this time tries to create any space in the post, fading on the shot. That's a make. Utrecht up. Now it's Murati again. A push foul call on Team Utrecht. That'll be number 4 on them. High post play for Vienna. They go looking for Techala. Diggs dances, shoots it up, no make. There's players flying everywhere, but the Wilson will end up out of bounds. And they need a towel for the court. Some players might be sweating a little bit here. It is a little bit humid, you know, as expected. We are on the coast. Right next to the Yellow Sea. Albert steps back. Schaftenaar behind the back. Not a lot of space against Lenortner. Gives it up to Kovacevic. Fading away. Side rims it. And that will get us to our second TV timeout. So Team Vienna looking at a 1-point deficit. They played this Team Utrecht in a different composition last week. That ended up in a 22-13 win, but Team Utrecht showing a lot more life this time around. Both offensively as well as defensively. And Team Vienna, kind of like in the first game, they're having a bit of trouble scoring the Wilson. Kaltenbrunner. They go down to Murati down low and gets it around Nesta Agassi's arms. We're tied at 9. Kovacevic to the hoop, attacks Lenortner. And that will be 2 free throws coming up for Maxime Kovacevic as Lenortner saying he might have gotten Wilson on that. See, might have. Again, I'm no referee, but so the veteran Kovacevic at the line. And the first one is good. Second one also make. Utrecht surprisingly, maybe, up 2. Now it's Diggs at the cup. That's a make as well. Schaftenaar open in the corner. Fakes. Lines one up, doesn't go. Oh, now he gets his hands on that Lenortner pass. Kovacevic looking for space, but an offensive foul is called on Nesta on the screen. So Kovacevic will take a seat. Alberts will step back on the court. It's been good seeing the veteran players, not just Maxime, transition into different positions within the 3x3 world. We'll speak some more on that. The game continues. Diggs. Murati gets free for the layup and ties the game up at 11 again. We're under 3 minutes. Alberts this time. Open shot. No make. Rebound Nesta. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's Alberts again. Oh. Forgets to make the layup. And now he has to try to guard Quincy Diggs. That's a tall task. Diggs off the glass. That's good. 12-11. Nesta by himself. I thought he was going to dunk that, but that was a very, very hard layup. So all of a sudden, both teams have found the ability to score. And as I say that, Kaltenbrunner misses the hook shot. So 2 free throws now coming up for Olof Schaftenaar as Nico Kaltenbrunner got a little too handsy on the drive there. This is where the early fouls for Team Vienna come back to haunt them. They picked up a lot of quick ones early. Racked up 6 fouls in no time. And now they're putting Team Utrecht at the line. And in a low-scoring game like this, easy buckets from the free throw stripe. Well, that's oxygen. You need just some of that. Murati fakes and lays again. 13-14. Kick out. Olof Schaftenaar open for 2, and it's in and out. That was halfway down. Murati again, looking to operate. Hands off the Diggs. No make on the shot, and a foul's called. That'll be number 6 on Team Utrecht. Mourati. Alberts again. Looking for Nesta, but he's stuck. Nesta fading on the shot, no make. Mourati kicks it out to wide open Lenortner, and he's been knocking these down all day, 15-14. Kovacevic steps back, tries to draw the foul. No call on that, as Diggs avoided the contact. So as we're nearing the 1 minute mark, this game is tight, ladies and gentlemen. Diggs steps all the way back and makes big shot by T'Challa. Nesta to Maxim Kovacevic, answers for Team Utrecht. Now it's Mourati's turn. We know what he can do with the rock in his hands, but he's attacking Nesta Agassi, who's a pretty prolific defender. It doesn't matter to Mourati. 18-16, Vienna up 2. Back to the vet. Oh, that kick out goes sailing nowhere. So Kovacevic, he had a lane, but Diggs was coming in to try to swipe the shot. He thought he had Nesta on a kick out, and there was no catch on that. So that means, as we take a look again at Lenortner's wide open 2-point shot, he knocks these one down so frequently. Wide open when it matters most, and Diggs came through with a gut punch there. 18-16. Utrecht's opportunity to answer was just lost, so we're going to be seeing Vienna take the check here with 35 seconds to go. Kaltenbrunner, bully ball underneath, but no make on the lay. Kovacevic again, looking for daylight. Now it's Alberts. They hand it off to Schaftenaar. Kick out to Alberts. Alberts takes a shot, side rim. Rebound ends up with Alberts. He doesn't take the layup though. He'll kick it out to Kovacevic. That's side rim. So something needs to happen here, as we got 8 seconds on the shot clock and 8.5 seconds on the game clock. Again, Team Vienna holding on to a 2-point lead. So it's Diggs, and they foul him right away, put him on the line. So Quincy Diggs, he's only a 62% free throw shooter, so he's got an opportunity here to put the game out of reach. And the first one is a front rim miss. Diggs again. A make will make it very tough on Utrecht, and he does just that. Utrecht turned the ball over, and that will be 2 wins for Vienna coming out of pool play. As this one will just go a little bit too long for Utrecht, who had no answer down the stretch for 2 big shots by Diggs as well as Lenortner. And a crafty lay by Enes Mourati.